they give you the ability to build your own stablecoin.
Yeah. Their decentralized stablecoin issuance protocol raised a big 40 million round led by Polychain and Ribbit Capital with participation Endeavor Catalyst, Pantera, and Bain Capital Crypto. So yeah, they allow institutions and developers to launch their own stablecoins. Really built the entire stack out for stablecoin builders. There's a strict 102% collateralization backed by bonds or shares. There's like daily proof of reserve mechanisms, and there's a protocol layer that separates the reserve management from the programmability. You can build like application specific stable coins that are customizable with like different branding or compliance. So really customizable full stack stable coin issuances. They surpassed $300 million in aggregate supply. And, they've attracted key partners like the MetaMask stable coin will use M0, and Bridge uses M0 too. So a really cool product. It seems like that really makes it very easy and kind of gives you all the components you need to launch a stablecoin specific to your application or your use case.
And with everybody launching stablecoins, I mean, I'm sure that their services are in demand right now.
Yeah, and what's cool is that any stablecoin that gets launched, there's like a liquidity layer that makes them all interoperable. So it solves that problem as well, right? Like you talk about stablecoins that are being launched across all, how are they going to talk to each other? How are they going to interoperate? And any stablecoin launched by the M0 platform has the ability to interoperate with each other.
Thanks, Mike. All right, next, let's talk about the clearing company.
Yeah. So the clearing company is an regulated on-chain prediction market, and they raised $15 million in a seed round from Union Square Ventures, Han Ventures, Variant Fund, and others. Yeah, this is pretty interesting because this was started by former Polymarket, and I also think Kalshi executives. They are very focused on having all of their pieces of their product be compliant. Oracles, liquidity, modular, regulatory controls. And so you've kind of have like Polymarket, which was kind of operating they just got CFTC approval today, I believe, but they're kind of operating in this gray area, right? And there's been issues with like they use the UMA Oracle. So they're like very decentralized, but they're operating in this kind of weird gray compliance area. Then you have Kalshi, which is on the other end of the spectrum. They are they're very compliant, but it's done very much in a centralized manner. They're not a crypto company. And then it seems like the clearing company is kind of trying to take that place in the middle where they are decentralized, but they are building their decentralized protocol in a way that all of the components are tightly coupled with compliance frameworks. So a lot of that stuff that can be audited regularly, and the regulatory reporting can be very, very easy. So, kind of finding that white space in between the two other prediction markets that have been taking up a lot of our mind share, Kalshi and Polymarket.
Pretty cool. And then last but not least, Magne.ai, a native Web3 phone built for seamless transition. Are they taking on the Solana seeker, Mike?
To a certain extent, they're more AI focused. Yes, there's like a lot of Web3 access, but there's a local AI inference for private data processing. So you don't have to rely on the cloud. You've got hardware level encryption for security, right on the phone. Then there's access to dApps and other decentralized networks. And you can do some like staking and things like that through the phone. So pretty cool. I think it's more of a deeper crypto and AI integration on the hardware than Solana, which is the Solana Seeker, which is just access to crypto. But they raised $10 million in a strategic round from Becker Ventures, DuckDAO, Cash and Capital, and others. Hardware that kind of combines crypto and AI like that. That's very difficult. So I love seeing some companies take swings at that.
Do you think that the Ledger company would come out with a phone? Like, is that the direction that we're going with cold wallets?
Well, I don't think so. I don't think Ledger would come out with a phone. I think that the value prop of Ledger is just not being connected to the internet at all, right? Like only when you have to approve, otherwise keep it off. And I think with them coming up with a phone changes that kind of value prop that they have. I don't think that they would launch a phone.
If you're a founder or operator in Web3 and want to connect with others like you, head on over to networkspotlight.io and apply to become a member. See you on the inside.